Hi everyone, welcome back to the MacroActive Town Hall. I'm Sarah Kelsey, product marketer at MacroActive and podcast host for the One Up project.
And I'm Sam Williams, Chief Marketing Officer. At MacroActive, we're on a mission to impact 10 million lives and aim to be the most valuable platform for fitness and wellness coaches, entrepreneurs, and creators.
We're really looking forward to chatting with you all today and opening up this space to ask questions. Feel free to drop any in the chat as we move along. So the first segment that I really want to jump into is a bit of a did you know about the product?
Yeah, Sarah, I did have a question and I was keen to ask you with regard to the content that people can have on their app outside of fitness and nutrition. If I wanted to educate my audience on my experience with mindset and self-development, how would I do that? And what does the platform have to help with this?
Yeah, firstly, I just want to say that I think this is so important, especially because making health and fitness a part of your lifestyle is hugely relevant to your mindset towards it. And each trainer is going to be completely different with their ethos around this. So also caring for your health and fitness is caring for your personal growth, right? So being able to develop content to cover the ecosystem of what health and fitness can mean in someone's life will be so important to helping them stay on this journey consistently, see results, and have massive transformations, both mentally and physically. So how can someone actually do this? You guys, or the trainer, has the ability to add what are called custom app pages to your platform. You can create pages about anything you want. For example, it could be mindset or personal growth, and add videos of you discussing this topic. It could also be a really great way to collaborate with other creators or experts or thought leaders within this industry that you know and want to bring in order to provide extra value to your audience. And they can also put content on there as well.
Okay, that's interesting. I totally agree. It's incredibly important. I guess it would be interesting to talk about an example of somebody that is doing this.
Sure. So I know that one of our trainers, Keris Louise, she has actually a couple sections. So you can kind of use this feature in whichever way you want. And she has a couple different versions of this. So she has one that's all about mindset. And it has like a series of different mindset videos that help educate her audience on how to get through things like a pandemic and keep consistent to your goals. While being in lockdown, not as relevant now for so many people, but that was a huge thing most recently. And then she also has another section for kind of more personal development and growth outside of maybe your health and fitness goals. Like I said before, it's an entire ecosystem that can help you. So it doesn't have to just be one, page where you just go over mindset. You can break it out into whatever way is right for you and really personalize it to your end user.
Okay. And how would a trainer actually go about doing this from a practical point of view?
Yeah, so you could contact our team or check out one of our knowledge-based articles in order to actually practically implement this on your platform and add the videos.
And so we'll put a link to this down below.
We'll put a link to this down below so that you guys can access it. But yeah, our team is always available to chat through anything as well if you need to. But then it'll be on you guys as well in a process of kind of developing those videos, planning out what kind of value you want to add to your audience and how exactly that's going to look within your platform.
And any examples of trainers that have shifted the dial as a result of having some of these motivation pages effectively built into their app?
Yeah, so I think that one of the biggest kind of general impacts that people will see as a result of doing this is actually building a lot more trust with your end user because you're sharing more vulnerable parts of what has potentially helped you be consistent in your goals. And you're kind of building that connection with your audience so much more than just providing them health and fitness advice, which might feel a little bit more surface level to them. Actually helping them move through those hard times practically is going to be what builds that trust, that connection with your audience so that they feel like they're a lot closer to you and therefore feel a lot more loyal to you, which should hopefully help improve the lifetime value of your clients as well.
Right. I'm going to throw Sarah an unscripted question here.
Awesome.
So how do these pages differ from custom workouts?
So these pages are different from that because in custom workouts, that is your ethos around fitness that you're bringing to your programs. So that's how people are physically working out, what they're doing when they get into the gym. This could involve anything they're doing outside of the gym. It could also involve, the processes that they're using in the gym that are separate to the actual physical exercises they're doing. But usually this is something in addition to, the health and fitness or the fitness side that you would see in custom workouts.
Right. Great. I guess as we all know, we've recently had an Easter break, and I tried to do a little bit of learning at this time. I'm curious, Sarah, what were you watching?
Yeah, I also did a little bit of learning myself. I really enjoy a bit of self-development when I can. I'm a huge fan of it. So a podcast that I've been enjoying more and more recently is one that I think all of you would really enjoy and get a lot of benefit out of. It's called the Fit Insider podcast. There are a lot of great inspirations on there, approaches to health and fitness that you can pull into your own business. A massive range of people, and I think it gives you a really good overview of different perspectives in terms of how people are making health and fitness more accessible for people, which will of course help you add more value to your audience. So I definitely recommend checking that out on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. Also, I recently finished a book called The Infinite Game by Simon Sinek. Love Simon Sinek, which I think is an incredible perspective on how to pursue your passion without getting caught up in comparison, competition, and not feeling good enough. I know that it's a really common feeling, generally amongst everyone. We all struggle with comparing ourselves, especially when we're trying to build up a brand or develop something that is bigger than ourselves and help people. I know that it can be a really difficult thing to feel like, am I on the right track? And this book is actually positioned for more business and how we should be focusing on kind of the long game and the journey as opposed to getting to a certain result, and that we're all here to do one thing or to achieve one specific why. So it's more of a business focus, but you can pull that into your personal life as well, which I really like. It doesn't just have to be business application. So for you guys, you can apply that to your health and fitness business and to your personal life and share that with your clients as well, which I think we can all relate to, a feeling of comparison and competition. What about you? What have you been listening to or watching?
Well, actually, funnily enough, Ben Smith Live and his gut reset program. Ben had major gut issues or gut health issues and has now dedicated himself to helping others navigate irritable bowel syndrome, also known as IBS, or just get your life back in balance through better nutrition, mindset, and exercise. And when it comes to brand building, it's so important to be authentic. And the thing that I like about Ben is that he does a particularly good job of walking the talk. And having suffered some recent gut health issues myself, it's a particularly good resource to help reset expectations on what your body needs versus what you want. I thoroughly recommend his channel, so check out Ben Smith Live on YouTube.
I've been watching a lot of Ben Smith lately, actually. I really like him. He's super authentic. He's a great example of good quality content that you get so much out of. And he's speaking to quite a wide variety of people, which is quite rare as well. Usually, I feel like, you're usually speaking to a small niche, but I can relate to his content, and I feel like someone who's completely different to me could as well. So yeah, his stuff is great. And all of this content is so incredibly interesting and valuable. And we know that you guys are always trying to make your content as best as possible as well. And sometimes it can be hard to keep up with the trends and stay relevant, grow your brand. Like I was talking about before, that comparison element is so alive and well within all of this. So in this next segment, let's discuss brand building and how exactly we can create exceptional experiences for our end users. So Sam, any thoughts or examples of this that you've seen?
Yeah, and I mean, it was actually off the back of watching Ben Smith Live. An example that I saw recently was his collab with Joseph Rakic. And I guess in this fast-paced world of social media trends, we often neglect the importance of longer form content, and in particular, YouTube collabs. in his talk there with Joseph Rakic, while it was in longer form, it enabled a much deeper conversation to take place and have a dialogue with people about what experience they have and how they help people and really understand their philosophy. In other words, get to know you better, who you are and what you stand for. So from a brand building standpoint, I think we are often focused in the moment on, producing 7 short form pieces of content in a day. Sometimes there is an opportunity for that longer form content, and in particular collabs, which were nothing new to YouTubers and are a recently introduced feature to Instagram, and duets are something that have been around with TikTok for a while.
Yeah, definitely. It's not a new concept, but it's something that people can so often forget as well. And I really enjoyed the collab with Ben Smith and Joseph Rakic recently. What do you think, a question around that, is the biggest benefit that the audience will get out of seeing a collab between 2 people that they enjoy watching?
I guess one of the things is that we learn through dialogue and question and answer sessions. So seeing 2 quite different people interacting and exploring each other's thoughts and ideas is a different way of accessing their knowledge set and their experience. So there's a lot of value in dialogue, essentially, something that the world can do with more of, I suppose.
For sure. Yeah, I think with that example with Ben Smith in particular, it brought a whole new expertise to Ben's channel and probably something his audience was not used to, which would have been a really cool element for them as well.
Yeah. And I guess the thing is that we often feel as content creators that we're on our own, that it's all about building our brand. But it actually takes a village to raise a child, and it takes a village to build a brand in terms of making those connections with like-minded people and sharing your experiences. And I mean, obviously, from a practical standpoint, you want to leverage each other's followings so that you can build your audience.
Yeah, for sure. Awesome. Well, we wanted to share with you a couple of things if you haven't already seen them.
Yeah, so the 10 secrets of running a 6-figure online business or fitness business. So this is something that fitness trainers around the world are actually making 6 figures with their online fitness business. And they've figured out the power of social media and are using it to bring in new clients to the business and grow their company in ways that they never could before. And this 10 secrets of running a 6-figure online fitness business is available in the link down below. It's something that we've put together, and if you haven't interacted with it or downloaded it before, please do and take a look at how you can build your business further.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely go and check that out if you haven't already. It'll add some incredible value to your already existing health and fitness business. Cool. Well, I guess that's all from us. Thanks so much for listening always. That's all we have time for in this MacroActive Town Hall. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below with any questions you have, and we will see you next time.
Yeah, and soon we'll be actually opening things up for questions in subsequent sessions. But thanks for watching, and ciao bella.